Topic to talk about you now, because public health tells us there were 31 deaths as a result of suicide last year, and the Guam Examiner's Office says from January to August of 2011, 14 people have died as a result of suicide. Now, just this past August, there were 5 men and 1 female that took their lives through self-harm. Now, the 7th annual LifeWorks Guam Out of the Darkness, Our Community Walks Candlelight Vigil will be held on Saturday the 17th at the Micronesia Mall starting at 5 in the morning. Joining me now with more details is LifeWorks Guam Executive Director Marie Halloran and Sister Lou Pangilinan. So ladies, thank you for being with us tonight.
Well, thank you for accepting our invitation.
All right, of course. And of course, you've been on many, many times and everything. So, you know, we'll refresh our viewers on what exactly the stats are and, you know, how critical of a problem this is in our community. But, you know, you used to be in charge of Rainbows for All Children. You did wonderful work with that organization. Now, LifeWorks Guam and everything. So maybe for people that don't know, what is the distinction between the two?
Okay, LifeWorks Guam focuses on suicide intervention, prevention, and education. The reason why we came about LifeWorks Guam, because with Rainbows, a lot of our children have lost their loved one through suicide. And I felt like we should do more. And suicide is a very hard, what should I say, misunderstood subject. So I had to go back to school to learn more about it, to be more empathetic and compassionate towards people, survivors of suicide. And that's where LifeWorks Guam came into being. But both are still on. Rainbows for Our Children is still ongoing, and in addition, LifeWorks Guam.
And where were you able to study, and where did you, interact with other people?
Yes, I went to Colorado State University, and I had finished grief and death studies with Dr. Alan Warfeld. So it was very interesting, and there are a lot of things that you need to open your mind, and you couldn't be just right or wrong. There is an opening of why people do this. So understanding more the behavior and attitude of people.
Now, generally speaking, and I mean, there are so many reasons, I would think, why people contemplate suicide, and even more alarming, why people actually go through it and everything. So what are some of the reasons that are prevalent on the island?
Okay, studies had shown that maybe personal relationship, family disputes, like let's say sexual orientation, alcohol and drugs. What we're missing is that there are a lot of people that not knowing they have some kind of mental disorder because it's frowned upon. But actually, if you have depression, bipolar, these are mental health issues that can be treated so easily. So we need to kind of set aside shame and embarrassment and go seek a physician or a psychiatrist to help you out. Okay,
well, we'll talk about the exact stats in a moment, but we want to get some insight from Sister Lou now. The Candlelight Vigil and Memorial Service, like I said, it's going to be held on the 17th. Tell people about that event.
Okay, it's going to be held at Micronesian Mall, and it's going to start at 5 a.m. and and the go time for this will be at 5:15. And there's going to be a choir that will be singing, and we're very privileged to have Father David McKnight to be present there in that event. And we're really encouraging people to come and attend.
And it says here it's you plan to go until about 8:30 in the morning. So a lot of people are obviously going to come out. And
let me just kind of backtrack. This is our 7th year, and we're going to walk like 1.5 miles, starting from Macy's, and then it goes backwards to the garage because it's kind of dark. And then we are going to give each participant a glow light. And what, like Sister was saying, what is so wonderful about our occasion today is, on that day, is we have a very special guest who came from off island, Father David Knight, and he would do the blessings. And we also have Kevin Kevin Delgado, who is the head of the youth ministry in Manila.
Okay.
The kids will come and join us sing during the march, during like a walk.
Okay. Now people can go on our website. We're going to put some information up for them. But real quick, before we go to break and everything, tell us some of the stats about suicide. We mentioned some of them, like you know, very overall and everything like that. But